That night, my son and I slept in a public restroom. Someone knocked on the door. I quickly covered my son's ears and pressed my foot against the door, tears streaming down my face despite my efforts to stay strong. The next day, I carried our luggage to work, then picked up my son and went to social services for help. They only accepted women and children, but a staff member told us about a shelter with possible space. We rushed over immediately. The manager said only 4 beds remained. While waiting in line, someone cut ahead. When I tried to reason with him, he started throwing punches. My son screamed in terror, but we still managed to get a bed. After putting my son to sleep that night, I used the hallway light to fix a broken machine. The next morning, I studied by the same dim light. Since beds weren't guaranteed, I had to carry our belongings to work daily, then rush back with my son to compete for spots. I kept my books open even during meals. I couldn't waste a moment of study time. Soon came my internship's final exam. After finishing, I hurried to pick up my son. In the elevator, I met a brilliant student. When I asked about the chart questions, she smiled and said they were easy, but mentioning the essay section made her face go white, and she bolted from the elevator. Downstairs, my boss had forgotten his wallet upstairs and needed cab money. Looking at my nearly empty wallet, I still gave him what little cash I had. It wasn't much, but it meant everything to me. That evening, my son asked if mommy left because of him. I hugged him tight. "It has nothing to do with you, buddy." With nervous hands, I switched on the repaired machine. Light filled the room. It worked. I sold it the next day, earning enough for a hotel room. For once, we didn't fight for beds, though I fell asleep on the couch anyway. Soon I'd signed 31 clients. My 6-month internship was ending. The supervisor called me in. Nervously, I put on a clean shirt and shook everyone's hands. My boss smiled and said to wear it again tomorrow. My first official day. Tears filled my eyes. As I left, he returned the cab fare I'd lent him. Walking through the crowd, I suddenly felt like I belonged. I applauded myself. This happiness was earned through determination. Later, I became a millionaire, but I'll never forget fighting fate in those dark times. Despite the doubts and contempt, I always believed that moving forward meant tomorrow would be better.